So, hello everyone. Thank you for joining our Tech Tuesday today. Today we're going to be talking about kind of some different resources that are available for you. If you guys have questions about any of your tech and tools or anything that we might offer you, we're going to go over the ONE University, the ONE Resource Guide, and the Agent Resources folder in Dropbox. So I'm just going to kind of share my screen with you guys and show you guys what you can look for when you have questions instead of coming to one of us. These are the first places that you can check. Of course, all of us are always available to help you with anything, but we just want to show you some different resources that you have available. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen really quick. All right, everybody can see it?
Yes, we can.
Perfect. Okay, so I'm just starting out on the ONE login page. This is where you can find all of the different tech and tools that we offer you at Realty ONE Group. But again, I'm just going to be focusing on a couple today, specifically the learning platforms. So I'm under Your Apps and Everything. Please remember that this is a little drop-down menu, so make sure that you selected everything if you want to find a specific app, or if you just don't want to look through it, you can always come up here and type in, ONE University, and it'll pop up here. So you can always search that way. But generally, if you're under this tab, it's towards the bottom. It's about the second row from the bottom. Then you'll click on that little ONE.U tab. So when you click on the ONE University, sorry, it's this one, you'll see this page. You can search for pretty much everything. So the way that the ONE University is set up is that you should be able to look at resources, a different resource every day for the entire year, and you will never run across the same thing twice. This is just a ton of information that's available to you guys. So I always say that the best way to kind of look for something specific is just by typing it in. The number one thing I think we have people looking for from the ONE University is the business planning guide for this year. So if you just go ahead and type in 2022 business planning guide, it's going to be the first thing that pops up for you. And if you keep going down, you'll see different coaching courses on business planning. Something I want to focus on here is because, as you can see, this is just a ton of information. So if you're looking for something specific, like let's say you don't want to read about business planning, you'd rather watch a video about it. If you come over to this left-hand side with the activity type, you can actually just click on video, and you can see there's 41 results for the videos. And you'll be able to just kind of scroll down and pick out a video you want to watch. They're really good at labeling them too, so you can tell that these are waking up to win videos that they do. You can always find different waking up to win videos in the waking up to win calendar as well. But for this, they always put it in here. It might just take a little bit for it to transfer. So if you have questions about anything regarding our tech and tools or real estate in general, I would say that the best place to come is probably the ONE University first. The ONE University has just an abundance of information, so that can be kind of daunting to a lot of people. It's just, there's just so much to look at that it's kind of hard to narrow stuff down. So I kind of realized that because of this just overload of information, a lot of our agents like to use the ONE Resource Guide. So I'll show you, again, I'm back in the ONE login page. And if you go down a little bit, you'll see the ONE Resource Guide. Again, you can type it up at the top and it'll pop up for you. So this is your ONE Resource Guide. This has less information, but still just a ton of resources for you. But the reason I find that people kind of like to use this one more is like a lot of the time it's a question about zone or it's a question about SkySlope. So you can see we have zone resources that are helpful articles and videos for zone specifically. So if you just click on that, it'll take you to, frequently asked questions, how-to videos, and it'll just kind of take you through. And this is pretty much all the information you're going to need about setting up your zone account or how to change something in your zone account. So that's really helpful if you're looking for something that is like a pretty common question. The ONE Resource Guide is really helpful for that. Because you don't actually have to sift through just thousands of resources to actually get what you're looking for. And you can just go back and click on the little back to Realty ONE Group. Also SkySlope, DigiSign, Comlog resources, and then of course it does have the ONE.U tile as well. And if you click on that, it will just take you to, again, frequently asked questions about ONE.U and some of their most helpful resources that are on the ONE University. Something that I like to tell our agents is that if you can't find it on the ONE resource guide, it is in the ONE University and vice versa. So if you can't find something for some reason on the ONE University, it's definitely in the ONE resource guide. So I would just always say, if you're having trouble finding anything, make sure you're checking both spots before you go and like reach out. But I mean, again, I'm always here for you guys. If you have a question and you just don't have time, you're on the road and you just need an answer to something right now, feel free to give me a call or shoot me an email or anything. I'm happy to answer those questions for you. But I do feel a lot of the time I am kind of redirecting you guys to these awesome videos that are provided for us because they have so much great information in them that I just don't want you guys missing out on. Okay, and then kind of one of the things that I feel like our agents don't necessarily use a ton, but everybody should have access to it. One thing I want to mention is if you don't have access to this or you're having trouble getting logged in, just reach out to me and ask, and I'm happy to give you access to this. But this is our agent resources folder in Dropbox. And as you can see, we have a ton of stuff for you guys, like way more than I think you could ever need. But we've got it all just in case you guys ever have questions. So one of the things that I got a question on the other day is about how to redirect your domain name. Like to change your domain name if you purchased one through Godaddy or another site to make that the domain for your Realty One Group website. So something that I did is I came in here to the OneSuite Sync resources, which is under our agent resources folder, and I added this redirect your domain GoDaddy video. It's a quick 3-minute video that's actually available, I think, in the ONE University as well, but I just downloaded it and put it into our agent resources folder so that you guys don't have to go and look for yourself. The other way to do that would just literally be typing in redirect, and you should be able, it should pop up for you. So back to just the agent resources folder. The other thing that I really wanted to show you guys is the social media posts. As you guys know, everything that we post on our social medias on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, anything like that is totally available for you guys to use. You guys can either ask me specifically to just send it to you, or you can download it yourself. Either way is fine with me. Everything that's been posted has already been approved by me, so it's already good to use. It's already branded to Realty One Group, so you don't actually have to ask my permission to use those posts. Same thing goes for this social media post folder in your Dropbox. You can see that I've separated them into January through December. And then I also have, you know, posts that you can do anytime, daylight savings posts and like lighthearted COVID posts. But let's just look in February because it's February. So you can see in here, we've got our Happy Lunar New Year post. We have national days like National Bubblegum Days, Valentine's Day, President's Day, and you can just kind of look through these to see what you want to post about. So if you guys are just really stuffed but you want to get some content in, we have a ton of these for you. So I would say come through, look at it, see if you like anything. Like I said, I try to post.
I love that you have a folder called Lighthearted COVID Posts. That's
well, COVID's pretty serious, so we want to make sure that everyone's, you know, staying lighthearted about it.
That's super funny. Can I say something really quick about what you're talking about?
Yeah.
I just wanted to say the reason Rachel said earlier these are approved designs. The reason we have designs need to be approved is not because we're micromanaging you and your business. The reason is because obviously we have a contract with Realty One Group to make sure that we are in brand compliance and that we're also with Department of Licensing Northwest MLS compliant. So when we are going to approve your marketing, it's not so we can like tell you, micromanage you and tell you how to run your business. It's just making sure that you are in compliance and not going to get fined by the MLS or Department of Licensing or something to that effect. So anyways, I just want to make sure everybody knows that that's our intention there. We're not trying to be annoying, and in general, we'll get things approved really quickly. So
yeah, for the most part, if you guys design something yourself, I would say like 9 times out of 10, as long as you slap the logo on there, it's fine. But it just has to come through me first, just so I can make sure that we're in compliance with what corporate requires of us.
Can I say one more thing, Rachel?
Yeah.
Can you include in this Rachel and Robin? This was one of Robin's last projects. They have been working on a document that we are going to add to onboarding whenever a new agent joins, but it just talks about marketing standards and what the Department of Licensing requires and what the MLS requires and what Realty One Group requires. So it kind of simplifies everything. And so you guys can kind of see what Rachel is looking at when you send it to her to sign. So I'm putting you on the spot, Rachel, but do you think you can send that in the recap email, or does it still need some editing before we send it out to everybody?
It depends on which one you're talking about.
Okay, got it.
If you're
so maybe
talking about
we'll send that.
Yeah.
We'll send something. We'll send it soon. So anyways, that's to come. So if you have questions, what are we looking for? So you can look at your marketing like we look at it and, figure it out beforehand. You'll be able to see this, and it's really the playbook that we use. So anyways, I'll stop talking now.
No, you're fine. I just kind of wanted to highlight this social media stuff because I know a lot of the time I post our, welcome February post on our brokers group on Facebook, but I don't always do it because sometimes it just kind of slips my mind and I have other things to be doing. So most of the time, if you don't see me post something on the brokers group, chances are it's going to be in here. And if you see me post something on our Instagram page that you don't see in here and you really want it to be, just shoot me an email. I will send that to you, that specific post, and you'll also be helping me out a lot by reminding me to put it in the agent resources folder for other brokers to use. So if you don't see something in here and you really like something I posted, just shoot me an email. I'll send it your way, and I'll also put it in here. For the rest of your agent resources, again, we have so much stuff in here. So let's say you're worried about the fonts or you don't know what fonts to use. We have all of the fonts in here. And this is our Mosaic Sans zip file. You can actually download the fonts from here. If you go to the branding website and try to download fonts from there, it is going to charge you, I think it's $17 per font. So we put it in here so that you don't have to worry about that, because at the end of the day, we all have to be using certain fonts to be in compliance. So I just don't think we just didn't see the reason for everybody to be charged a certain amount. So we have them in here for you. So if you ever need to download some fonts, they're in here. And then other stuff that can be really helpful for you guys is if you're doing a new bio or you want to kind of revamp something of yours, you can come through here and there's agent tools and helpful info. So this has stuff on Move Guru and Move Easy, and it's got some synced page stuff. Sync is now known as ONE.U. So if you see that kind of interchanged, it just means that we uploaded it before they made the change to ONE.U, but the information is still good. So through here, you can see here, I said the ONE.U parentheses sync, just so there's no confusion. So again, we have all of this stuff down here for you to learn about. So how to install the OneLogin browser extension. Just little things that might be really helpful for you guys. A business card order form. Again, if you need new business cards, you can always reach out to me. For the most part, you guys, you can reach out to me about any of this information and I'll be happy to help you find it. But I would just say, like, because, you know, I am stepping into a new position, I'm a little bit busier than I have been in the past. So maybe try looking for it on your One Resource Guide, your One University, or in the Agent Resources folder. If you can't find it in there in any of those, then definitely reach out to me and I'm happy to help you. And like I said, if you're on the road or something and you just need something right now, feel free to reach out. I don't want you guys to feel like I'm trying to tell you that I'm not here to help, because I'm definitely here for you guys 100%. I just wanted to show you some different ways you can find the information if maybe I'm not responding as fast as you need me to. So yeah, I think that's pretty much all I have. Are there questions?
No, that was super helpful. Thank you.
Yeah.
Best way to get a hold of you, is it email, phone, text?
All of the above. I am a technology like whiz. I'm always on my phone. I'm always on my email. It's open like my email is open all day while I'm at work, both of my emails. So you can either email the Rachel at ROGTK or the ROG turnkey and I will answer. So any way you guys want to contact me is fine.
Sounds good. And then I'll say, I always tell people when they're joining our brokerage that I know real estate's not 9 to 5, and so you can call me anytime. I'm managing broker. That's my job. With that said, Rachel is 9 to 5, 5 days a week. So if you need something over the weekend, send her an email. Don't call her. Just be respectful of her weekend. But you can always send her an email, and she'll get to it first thing on Monday.
Yeah, and on that as well, like I am pretty good about, like, if it's the weekend and you guys call me, I'm not going to be mad at you, but chances of me not answering are likely. So if you do call me, that's fine, but make sure you either text me after that or leave me a voicemail. I promise I will get back to you guys. If you call me and don't leave me a voicemail, I will call you back. It's just on the weekends, I might forget that you called. So just make sure that you text me or leave me a voicemail, because I like to write everything down and I will remember to get back to you.
Awesome. Thanks, Rachel. Everybody have a great Tuesday. And we'll see you guys on Thursday.
Yeah, have a good one, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.